He kawa te kai, the food is sour. I first heard this pūrākau at Mahi Atua training, and it stayed with me ever since. At one point, Rehua and Apikura descended from the heavens to bless a mission, and are sent through the 12 realms to reach the highest levels of knowledge. Tāne and his followers had been anointed, gifted the highest ceremony or tohi, the deepest strategy, the greatest skills to complete this journey. But Tūmatauenga and Rongo had their own plans. They believed that with Rehua's blessing, they could ascend to the 12 realms and claim the sacred knowledge for themselves. So, they prepared a feast for Rehua. Lavish, abundant, cooked to perfection. But when Rehua arrived, he refused to eat. He kawa te kai. The food is sour, is what he said. Why? Because Apikura can only eat raw food. Cooked food has had its mauri, its life force, removed. A being of Rehua's status could never consume something that had lost its essence. But here's the part that gets me. The food wasn't just sour because it was cooked. It was sour because of the intent behind it. It wasn't made to uplift Tāne, it was made to undermine him. The intent was wrong, right? And that is the lesson. The how matters just as much as the what. So I've been to too many projects where people say people first, but the actions scream work first. And what happens? They never achieve the right outcomes. Not once. But here's the thing. We've all been there. The moments when you're asked to do something, but it feels like the heart is missing. It feels off, like you're not sure why you're doing it, but you just have to get it done. You follow the instructions, put in the effort, but something doesn't sit right. I remember a time when I was asked to change the colour of a document I'd worked on multiple times in just a few days. The project manager and the leader thought that this was the key to getting the project approved. They asked for one change, then another change, and then another 6 changes in 3 days. And guess what? The colour didn't matter, right? Not one bit. The result was the same. But the question remains, why did I spend my time on that? Does changing the colour of a document make the output sweeter? I'm not sure. Maybe you can answer that for me. But I know this much. It's time to stop worrying about things that don't matter. It's time to make the work we do sweet, not sour. Make sure your intent, your approach, and your actions are aligned with what you truly want to create. Because when it's done with integrity and the right intent, the results will never be kawa or sour. If the work you do isn't done with the right intent, then the results will always be kawa or sour. I know this to be true, and so do you. Anyway, you are not lost, you are wayfinding. Where have you seen this in your life? Drop your thoughts below.